Hi, this is Tom, and thank you for joining. Please consider subscribing. First test run of the SXC10ii builder's kit. Specifications for this are the Traxxas electronic speed controller that has very little configuration and has no drag brake, which I don't like. It has kit shocks in the front currently and Desert Lizard from Ya Racing in the back. And it has I'll place the exact motor on the screen, but from Holmes Hobby, I forget the name. Anyway, here we go. Here's the first test run. This is also using my 20-year-old FM, synthesized FM transmitter and receiver. The throttle is very touchy, and if you notice, as soon as I let go of the throttle, it applies full brake. I have not figured out how to change that on this particular Traxxas electronic speed controller, which I want to change. Some additional changes I'd like to point out. Just temporarily, this binder clip is just holding the antenna. Again, synthesized FM receiver has an antenna cable. I just have it wound up there. On the rear shock coops, I did the modification where you flip them side to side and then move them as forward as possible. Again, what you do is you move the left to the right and the right to the left, and then you're able to move them forward on the chassis more to the center of the ship, thus allowing to give yourself a different angle, letting you change, I think, the alpha angle, which is the top point of the shock. Prior to this, the shock was more straight up and down. Now the top of the shock is leaning forward, thus giving me more of a slant, more of an angle, and though theoretically a larger travel. So the control is really bad on this. I cannot modulate this slowly. Again, it might be a configuration setup with my synthesized transmitter, synthesized FM transmitter, and the electronic speed controller. But at this point, I would consider it not usable. Trying to feather it, I can't. I can in reverse, so I need to look at the difference. So see reverse, I have a lot of control. I need to figure out the difference between forward and reverse. Now here's forward. And reverse. Look at all that control. Reverse. Lots of control. Forward, not so much. I grabbed the manual of the JR Racing Synthesized FM transmitter and receiver and found a setting for Throttle Deadband. The Throttle Deadband controls the jumpiness of the throttle in and around neutral or off. So I found a setting there and turned it down, and now here's what it looks like. It's a little more controllable. That's forward, and I can actually control it. Forward, I can actually control it now. Much better. Much better. It's actually usable at this point. We're complete for this week. Thank you so much for joining. Stay safe, be well, and come back again next week for our next video on Bryn Mawr RC. Thanks. Bye.